This is day 1, it's the 28th of the 1st, 2014, of the rice experiment by Dr. Masaru Emoto. Now, if you've not heard of Dr. Masaru Emoto, he's a Japanese physicist who basically, it sounds a bit crazy, you've got to bear with, he believes that emotions and physical thoughts have an actual physical impact on water molecules. So what he's basically conducted an experiment where you place rice, which I've got here, which I cooked last night, rice into containers and vases, and then each of those vases is labelled with something positive and something negative. And what we're going to do, it sounds crazy again, is we're going to actually physically talk to each of the vases and basically read out the labels that I will be placing on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the experiment. I'm going to take some of the rice, I'm going to put a bit of rice in each of the vases. Well, I say vases. What I've done is I've just got glasses, and importantly, just to make the experiment seem fair, is I've actually sterilised all of these glasses. There's one vase on here, it's an old mustard vase, but I couldn't be bothered to peel off the labels on all the other ones, so I'm just sticking 1 or 2 spoonfuls of rice in each one. It's the same pot of rice. I've not done anything to the rice. Basically cooked it for dinner about 6 or 7 hours ago, and I've let it cool down. So I'm just going to pop those all in there. Just get rid of it all. And what I'm going to then do is I'm going to put cling film on the glasses. I'm going to pop the lid on the empty mustard jar. And then I'm going to stick the 4 labels that I've pre-prepared in a true Blue Peter style, and then we're going to place them around the room and speak to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop the cling film on this one, on the first one. I'm not going to touch it, I'm not going to open it again, I'm not going to mess around with it, with the cling film. Or if in America, saran wrap. I learned that off friends. There we go. And then pop the lid on that one. I'll tighten this all when I pop them all in the place that they will reside for the next 30 days. So I'll get back to you on that. Okay, I've placed the labels on the jars. So we've got I love you. The next jar we've got I hate you, so something inherently negative. And then in the next one we've got gratitude. Now the reason I've done gratitude, and in other experiments that I've looked at online, gratitude seems to form a very specific coloration in the rice, or if you have used cooked rice and just put water in uncooked rice, the water itself becomes like a golden colour, and that's meant to be something positive. So I'm quite interested to see whether gratitude changes to a golden colour. This one we're just going to leave it, we're going to literally blank it and let it know that it's been ignored. So now we've got all 4 of those. I love you, I hate you, gratitude and thank you, and we're going to ignore that one. So what I'm going to do with each of these vases is I'm not going to add any more words, I'm not going to, you know, say anything other than what is written on the actual label. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally move these to my fireplace, and I'm going to speak to it every day. And importantly, instead of just saying the words, because what it's meant to be doing is picking up on your emotions, is I'm going to try and have conviction and genuine honesty in the delivery of the words I'm reading. So when I tell this vase I love you, I'm going to try and genuinely mean it. When I hate this vase, I'm going to hate it with, you know, with all passion I have inside me, and with the gratitude, obviously I'm going to just genuinely try and thank it. And obviously we're going to ignore this one. So I'm just going to move them to their final home for the next 30 days.